I think I have a very personal memory, President Moi, and I think that is the one that sometimes guide my politics. That siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. If you mess the politics of the country, you are not messing politics alone. You are messing the economy, you are messing the social fabric of our people, and you are messing each and every Kenyan regardless of where they come from. So if we fix the politics, if we fix leadership, then Kenya will be fixed. So siasa mbaya, maisha mbaya. I remember mzee Moi for that.
Pia alisema kwamba siasa za vyama vingi vitaleta ukabila. That prediction has come true. We are more tribal than we have ever been. We are more balkanized than we have ever been. If we are going to remember Moi, we must stop tribalism.
He did a lot of tree planting. He did a lot of campaign to make sure that the environment was protected. He had his Nyai Awards. He left a major footprint in education. You go everywhere, virtually every county in this country, there's either Moi boys or Moi girls or Moi primary somewhere in this country, let alone the issue of the universities broadening and expanding.
Vipi Rais Moi aliyetuacha leo?
Nakumbuka maziwa ya Moi.
Yeah. Ilikufaidi vipi?
Kabisa nilikunywa. Yeah.
So to us as a country, we have lost a dear father, a dedicated person, a man who loved people, and a man who loved this country. But above all, he was more concerned on how spiritually you are. And that is one thing that we, the people of this country, should copy and make sure that we put God first in whatever we're doing.
According to me, we need to celebrate the life, but the family, it's also to celebrate the life of him, because the time you have stayed with us is maybe enough, and that is God's. So we celebrate, and we are very happy that muda yenye tumekaa naye, yale machache ambayo amefanya na mengi ambayo tumehusu nayo ni sawa, lakini tusherehekee maisha yake kwa uzuri.
Then there were times when, for example, Moi would call women and would tell women, now I want to listen to your problems in your villages, in your sub-location or location. And the women would tell him things that even the district commissioner did not know were going on in those locations. So it was different at that time. It was very different.
We will remember President Moi as a fierce crusader for peace within this sub-region. When Uganda was in turmoil, he hosted Museveni and other warring parties from Uganda until they came to an agreement to bring normalcy to his country. He was on the forefront of bringing peace to South Sudan. He made every effort to bring peace to Somalia and the Horn of Africa region. We, as the current generation of leadership, will remember mzee Moi as a man of energy. In the education sector, will be remembered for bringing out children from far-flung areas to school through school meal programs and other efforts to get education for all. So here lies a man whose legacy is well defined, whose knowledge to Kenyans is very clear, and I send my heartfelt condolences to Senator Gideon Moi, his brothers, his sisters, the entire Moi family, and the Kenya nation for the loss of our former president. Thank you.
We remember His Excellency as one person who disagree with you today, but tomorrow you are the closest friends. He knew how to handle people, and he remains happy. We remember him as the most generous person. He could go even to a kiosk and take tea there and help those who are there. He had that special love for children. And we say, most importantly, we remember even when His Excellency Kibaki took over, when he retired, he continued preaching peace, and he remained very close to the government and the public. We thank His Almighty God for giving those years, and we also thank all those who stood firm with him.
He did the administration he left a big legacy in this country of Kenya. And the foundation he made after Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, I think it was very, very right and very solid. So on that foundation, we have to work a lot, and we have to now lead us to be together at this moment, remembering his great qualities, and we work for the people of Kenya.
We are celebrating what he has given us. He has left us with the country. He has left us with the politics where we can know what we are supposed to do. Even the people who are there now, they just came through him. So we are celebrating our hero for what he has done for us. And we also thank God for giving enough years so that we can be able to learn from him. And those who cannot learn from him, let them learn from the people he had built politically and economically. He is a good man, he is a good mzee, and may God bless his soul, whatever he is. And this is a big day for us Kenyans to remember our hero in this country.
Mimi nikirefuka nilimkuta akiwa kiongozi mzuri, akiwa mbele. Niliingia shule wakati wa enzi ya Moi, nikakunywa maziwa ya Nyayo, nikasoma nikamaliza shule mzee akiwa papo hapo. Ndio tunakumbuka uongozi wake na ziara zake zile alikuwa akiongea. Alikuwa akitoa maimizo, yani taarifa zake zilikuwa zenye nguvu. Ukisikiliza vile amesema, unaona mzee amepea wananchi wa Kenya roho ya kuwa na umoja wakati huo chama hiki kilikuwa kinaitwa cha KANU. Kwa hivyo akionyesha watu wakae waishi kwa amani na tujiunge na KANU na tujenge taifa letu.
I think as a nation we must leave whatever else we're doing. We must pray for the family. We must mourn together. And I am sure, as government has announced, he is being given all the befitted send-off as a state funeral. And one thing that I'll remember Moi myself is that Moi, when the chips were down politically, when the country was at crossroads, Moi agreed to repeal Section 2A. Secondly, when he was leaving power, and in 2002, Moi left with us one united, stable country with good security. So those are the two things I remember President Moi. President Moi didn't give us a country that was divided, a country that was... I think he will be remembered as one of the presidents that in Africa at that time, who implemented what he said, and he handed over power. The transition was one of the best transition that can be described democratically. So Moi gave us one country together. And I think President Kibaki gave us also to President Uhuru one country united. So I think now it's honest of us, those who are working with the President Uhuru Kenyatta, that we implement the unity path, and whoever will take over government later, we follow the footsteps of President Kenyatta, President Moi, President Kibaki, and President Uhuru when he leaves power.
Labda kumbukumbu zako kumuhusu mwenda zake Rais Daniel Arap Moi ni zipi?
Mimi nataka nimkumbuke kwa sababu kwa sisi wale ambao tulikuwa hata wakati tulikuwa wadogo wachanga, tunamkumbuka Moi kwa sababu yeye ni mtu mmoja ambaye alisema tupendane, alikuwa na mtu ambaye alihubiri amani. Kile ambacho tunakitafuta sasa kama nchi ni kile kitu ambacho mzee Moi amekuwa akisema wakati huo wote. Lakini ni vizuri niseme kwamba katika ile huduma kwa nchi, yani public service, Moi ni mtu ambaye alionyesha umaarufu wa mtu ambaye yeye kama mtu alifanya public service. Lakini cha mwisho na muhimu sana kwa nchi yetu na amani ni kwamba mzee Moi alikubali wakati KANU ilishindwa kuondoka katika mamlaka ya uongozi, na akawacha nchi yetu ikiwa na amani na akaacha uongozi. Sisi kama viongozi wale wengine tumewachiwa jukumu la kuhakikisha kwamba nchi yetu tuwaachie viongozi ambao wanakuja, na wakati kura zimekwisha tukubali kushindwa ili nchi iweze kuendelea mbele.